Hello, my name's Denny, and this is my plant-based journey. Long time no see. I've been on the road and I am back. I had a big weekend and I wanted to come back and share with you a few things that I've eaten this week. Now, I will tell you this has been one of the most stressful weeks that I've had in a long time. It's one of those weeks that'll make you angry. It will frustrate you. It will leave your blood pressure through the roof. It has been a rough week. Even so, as you'll see, during part of my trip this last week, I will share the pictures, things that I picked up from the grocery store, meals that I ate at a cafeteria on a couple of occasions, meals that I ate even when I went out with a group. I was able to eat very well even through this time of traveling. Now, I will tell you this weekend was the NFL draft, and I'm a big football fan. I enjoy watching sports, and in fact, I'm a Dallas Cowboy fan, have been all of my life. It's been a rough 20 years. We're hoping that we've turned the corner and made some progress, so this weekend, while enjoying some of those festivities, while still working on my computer and doing some things at the same time, I did enjoy some of those snack foods that you typically have with sports. I had some chips and guacamole, and I had some popcorn. I had a few snack items. I made some buffalo potatoes that I'll share with you. And then today I had some fajitas, and they were store-bought, store-made. I went to a restaurant and had lunch. I did not take a picture of that. I forgot all about it, but I will tell you that they definitely used oil. So I've had some guacamole, I've had some oil, I've had some things this weekend that I typically don't eat. It is the end of the month, and you would think that's probably the time when a lot of people are trying to make their numbers look good. But as I told you before, this isn't about a race to me. It isn't about being pretentious or putting on a show. This is my journey. And there are going to be some times when I'm going to eat some of those things. I'm going to have some guacamole. I'm going to have some snack foods occasionally. That's part of life. And I plan to continue to try to eat a whole food plant-based diet most of the time, and sometimes I'm going to have those quote-unquote vegan junk food, if you will. But I've got some things coming up in May that I'm going to share with you, where I'm going to do some things that will be more of a strict diet in nature, and I'll share those with you as time goes along. Having said all that, we're coming to the end of the month. I am going to have to cancel my doctor's appointment and my blood work because of some plans that have changed in my occupation, and I'm going to have to be out of pocket on the day that I was supposed to go, so I'm going to have to reschedule that for a little bit later. So I can't really give you all my numbers. I will say my weight is the same. I'm at 260 pounds, and I'm happy with that. I've been on the road 3 out of the last 4 weeks. You can tell that because I haven't been able to post a lot of videos. I've been eating most of my meals either in a hotel, in a grocery store, or a restaurant. So I'm pleased that I have not gained a lot of weight, and that it looks like everything's just holding in there. Now, do I want to lose a lot of weight? Do I want to change my numbers more dramatically? Sure I do. But there are times in my life when that's just very difficult to do. So the fact that I made it through this difficult month, and this last week has been, it's been brutal. And I'm not going to go into all the details, but it's one of those that'll leave your face red, your hair hot, sweat running down your face, anger and frustration. It has been that kind of a week. Even so, my eating has been good, and I feel good about it. So let me share those pictures with you, some of the things that I had this week, and I'll come back and close it up. All right, I'm about to go to church and then hop on a plane, and I'm starting my meal with Rip's Big Bowl. Well, good evening. I checked into my hotel. I had a good flight. It was kind of bumpy at times, but it all worked out. I had a couple of bean burritos earlier. I didn't mention it to you. I didn't take pictures of that. But before I hopped on the plane, I made sure I grabbed a couple of burritos. Just beans and tortilla, that's all it was. It tasted good. Something simple, something that I can enjoy without having to pay $50 for, peanuts at the airport. So I did pick up a bottle of water. I did enjoy a movie that I downloaded last night. And now I'm in the hotel. I'm going to go get some dinner, and I'll show you that. All right, I still have a trip left. It's coming up real soon, and just about every weekend I have something going on for May. So I know that there are going to still be struggles, and we're getting into the summertime when there will be a lot of other things, but I'm going to do some proactive things to help control what I eat going forward. I am going to try to show you some things that might help you in your journey. I'm going to try to show you some more recipes coming up shortly. I'm also going to show you some foods that you can partake of on a regular basis that might be easy for you if you're on the go a lot. So those are some things coming up. I hope you enjoyed this video. I know I hadn't posted in a while. It's just the way it is right now. Things are pretty rough in this part of the world and the working world. A lot of hours, a lot of frustration, a lot of stress, and I'm trying to cope with it as best I can, and I'll show you those foods. And if you have any comments or questions or suggestions, make sure you leave them below. Make sure you like and subscribe, and if I can help you in any way, make sure you come over to my Facebook page, same name, Denny's Plant-Based Journey, and send me a private message. That way I can get your direct question or response, and I'll be able to communicate with you one-on-one. I appreciate your time. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you have a great week. April's over. Can you believe that? We've got a snowstorm in parts of the country, and it's getting hot in others. April is over. May is here. May Day is upon us. We're going to be seeing changes and hotter weather, and we're already seeing the wind and the sandstorms in this part of the world. It won't be long, and it'll be 110 degrees every day, and I'll be griping to you about the sweat. So I'll show you some other things. I can't wait to share what's coming up next. I hope you'll stay tuned. My name is Denny. This is my plant-based journey. Have a great May.